Westerly winds with gusts developing up to about 35 miles an hour. The general wind speed around about 20 miles an hour. The gusts more particularly to be associated with the showers, which are likely to be sort of few and far between. Plenty of brightness around and best temperatures about 10 Celsius. Now, looking ahead through till Friday, the area of low pressure is expected to develop on Wednesday and cause all sorts of problems, as you can see, barely unsettled. Congratulations to the Acots at Southborough on the diamond wedding. Picture tonight is from Rebecca Jane Shrubsole of New Road School, Chatham. Back to Liz.
Thanks, Ron. Thousands of people have been attending remembrance services to honour the memory of the millions of people killed in war. But half a century ago, during World War II, 39 lives were saved, thanks to one Flight Lieutenant Geoffrey Lockwood and the crew of his high-speed launch. And the man himself was back in Newhaven at the weekend to take part in a very special ceremony. Lloyd Bracey reports.
Every Remembrance Sunday, Newhaven Lifeboat heads a small flotilla out into the bay to honour decades of tradition. Every year, there are fewer who can remember firsthand what happens when the world goes to war, but Geoffrey Lockwood, DSC, is one of them. He's rarely missed this pilgrimage to the place where he was stationed. He was skipper of a high-speed rescue launch like this. He saved 39 lives over the years, but one particular rescue won him the Distinguished Service Cross. A Sterling bomber ditched off Bexhill one night in August 1944. Mr. Lockwood set off in the teeth of a gale to rescue the crew. For two of them, it was too late.
How many lives do you suppose you saved that night?
Oh, that night, only 5.
Only 5?
Yeah.
It's enough to be going on with, isn't it?
Well, I'd like to have made it 7, which was the full crew. And
that was beyond your control, wasn't it?
Yes.
And tell me, how important is it to you to attend this service each year?
I can only say very.
On a calm, silent sea, the service starts. 2 minutes to remember. Wreaths are lowered onto the waters that were the only grave for so many. And then Geoffrey Lockwood and the others head for home. They have kept the promise. We will remember them. Lloyd Bracey, Coast to Coast, Newhaven.
So will we. That's it from Coast to Coast. Good night.
Good night.
In the bloodiest civil war since the fall of communism, an unlikely figure is emerging as a champion of peace.
I can barely say that I've never dealt with anything like it.
I think he is great, man.
They said he's been appointed prime minister, and I thought, my God, how could something like this happen? Doesn't anyone ever check references?
World in Action looks at the Californian millionaire who claims he can make the difference between war and peace, tonight at 8:30 on TVS.
Starting shortly over on Channel 4, it's comedy once again with The Cosby Show. Here on TVS, our next programme is our regional programme, A Taste of a Country. And until then, we'll leave you with some music.
The zany streak takes part tonight in the Krypton Factor in half an hour. Before that, we join birdwatcher John Gooders to sample a taste of the country.